Yes, my guys, welcome to another Daaaft. Hope you're having a beautiful and fantastic day. In this one, let's give a quick preview of the ultimate Arsenal's game this season in the round of 16 of the Champions League, which is Arsenal versus Real Madrid. It is going to be an interesting one because the manager rested the heavyweights, rested Jurrien Timber, rested Thomas Partey, rested Odegaard, rested Saka, rested Martinelli in anticipation for this game because he needed them to be full, to be fresh. Even gave Saka 45 minutes against Everton as well. So let's see what happens because to win against Real Madrid, we need those guys to be firing and to be balling. Some might even argue, should you have Timber and White? But with the amount of injury scares that we've had this season, I don't know if we should be gambling that. But Kivior is still suspect. Maybe they should be Saliba, Ben White. But we will talk about it when we get to the predicted starting 11. Let's look at the overall form, the current overall form in the league aside the time of, in their leagues, aside the time of recording. So, in the Champions League, in the last 5 games, Arsenal has won 4 and drawn 1. Real Madrid, on the other hand, has also won 4 and drawn 1. And the overall form in their individual leagues, in the last 5 games, Arsenal has only won twice, drawing 3 times. Real Madrid, on the other hand, has only won 3 times and drawn twice. So in terms of form, they are kind of equal, but they've had one more win than us in their league. But we are not playing them in their league. In the league, we're playing them in the Champions League in the round of 16. And in the round of 16, we've only met them just once in the Champions League in the round of 16. That was in the 2005-2006 season where Arsenal won at the Emirates 1-0. A fantastic solo goal by Thierry Henry, the legend. Are we going to have a solo goal from Martinelli this time? Are we going to have a solo goal from Bukayo Saka? Are we going to have a solo goal from Merino? Who knows? We'll see. But this is one of the few times that people have knocked Real Madrid out in the Champions League, and we did that. Can history repeat itself? Can we do it again? Because it is what we need to go through. We need to pull a shocker. We need to pull a stunner. And guess what happened in 2005-2006 season? We got to the final of the Champions League. So maybe that miracle can happen again. Let's hope it happens. I don't want to prove, their players are scary. All of their players are scary. At least you can say in their first 11, at least 8, 9 of them you can say are world class. And so it's difficult to actually pick a danger man for their team. But let's list some of them out. Danger man, number 1, you know it, Vinicius Jr. Number 2, Kylian Mbappé. Those 2 alone. Number 3, Jude Bellingham. Those guys are Pepe. Those guys are on fire. Then you have the Camavingas, and then you have the Rudigers and Rodrigos and Hendricks, and it's just plenty. It's just plenty. Now, danger man, the star boy Saka. Hopefully Martinelli will be on this game. Hopefully Odegaard will be on this game as well, because they are not going to really defend. They do their thing in patches. They defend in patches. They come out to attack in patches. They are physical in patches as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how Mikel Arteta tries to contain all of these various elements in their game. But most people, when we saw the draw, when we saw Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid, a lot of us said we wanted Real Madrid because we feel that we can handle Real Madrid better because of our style of play. And Arsenal has been playing very well in the Champions League. Hopefully, we can continue to do so. Hopefully, the boys can step up. Again, this is the last chance for us to win a cup, to win a trophy this season. And so, to win the Champions League, you have to be the big boys. And who is the biggest of them all? Real Madrid is the biggest of them all. So, if we want to win the cup, we have to deal with the biggest of them all. So, let's start by smashing them in the Emirates. Even if it's a 1-goal lead or at least a 2-goal lead, but I don't want to ask for too much. But you know it's Real Madrid. A 1-goal lead will be too small. Can we pull a PSV? Can we score 7 goals? Can we score 5 goals? Can we score 3 goals? I trust our defense a bit, but Gabriel Magalhaes is out, so Kylian is sometimes, like against Everton, hesitant to go for challenges and things like that. So if we can get like a 3 or 4 goal cushion, that would be great. But let's win first. Let's win, and then we'll talk about the other leg. Okay. Predicted starting 11 obviously is going to be Raya in goal, Miles, Saliba, Kivio, as well as Jurrien Timber. Then we'll have Thomas Partey back in midfield, Rice, Odegaard, and the front three of Trossard, Martinelli, and Saka. That's what I would like to see, but I think the manager might put Merino up top again to try to have that physical presence and try to keep Rudiger busy. That is what he is likely to do. But yeah, let's see how that unfolds. Fingers crossed. Let's hope for a win. Is all I can hope for. But we'll discuss again after the match. But until then, I'm going to say please press the like button, subscribe if you're new or yet to do so. Check out our other content as well as Katayan podcast, as well as Run of Play podcast right here on the channel. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening, wherever you're watching this and whenever you're watching this. Take care, people. Peace.
Psst, psst. Oi. Subscribe. Press subscribe. Thank you.